So it should be if I, yeah, nothing's updating. Yeah, there we go. It like took a second. That was weird. Okay, so what I need to do is when I auto equip something, why doesn't it even update at all? Okay, there. It says welcome to the chat room. I guess I'm back now. How much got cut off? Yeah, it just restarted my stream. That's really annoying. It says I've only been in line for 1 minute. Okay, so what was I just doing? Update. Okay, so I need to go into the inventory script. When this gets called, I need to call the update method. Or update whatever our stuff is. Move child. Update equipment. There we are. There we go. Welcome to 2020. You mean my internet? Are you talking about the streaming technology? I mean, it's kind of impressive how rarely it fails. There, now it's updating properly. There we go. There we go. Okay, that fixed that. Technology in general. Oh, my arm's clipping through my body. Twitch fails all the time. I guess I don't watch enough to see. Okay, so that fixed that. Let's make the first loot chest always have a shotgun. So if I go to the loot chest, first one right here, what I want to do is editable children, loot spawn point, add in a shotgun. Okay, and then, oh, it fits, nice. It was too big for the old placeholder. And then what I want to do is, on your script, if, chest. If, let's see, I want to do this, I want to check if loop spawn point dot get child count equals 0, then we spawn an item there. Otherwise, we don't. Actually, let's just get a reference to that. Loot spawn point equals that. I don't have to type it every time. Alright, and then if the shotgun is that, set open, no loot. If dot get child count, whoops, is greater than 0, then there should only be one child. Then I'll just say, I could just child in that dot get children child dot queue free. So that way when I reload, it should delete everything. So let's try that out. Every time you watch Twitch, something's going on. Wow, I haven't experienced that at all whenever I watch Twitch. It's usually pretty good. Okay, so now if I, let's see. Oh, dang, I guess I need to kill those guys. So let's see. And just grab that. So now what I need to do is okay, so now I can open this, and oh, I can kind of see through it, damn. Yeah, I can kind of glitch through it, so I guess I should move that. I can adjust its position, but yeah. Okay, so now if I grab that, let's say test 5, submit that. let's reload here. Oh, I need to make that, hang on. Let's see, that should be bug fix, I guess. Load game buttons, not playing sound. Click, there we go. Okay, so now when I load back in, it's deleted. Okay, good. So that's all working the way it should. So then it'll give me a shotgun from here after I kill those enemies, and I can go in and experience the power of the shotgun, which seems to be a little too powerful. I think I should put the shotgun enemy farther away so you don't kill him first. And then you can get shot at by him. Shotgun enemy farther away. Okay, there we go. Where was make first loot chest? Always have shotgun. That's done. Now let's make enemies non-zigzag. So where is the bandit? So in their bandit logic, let's see, AI character mover. I'm using Godot, wow. Let's see. So here is their code. All I need to do is, let's see, if we are, oh, so they're not zigzagging. I already set that like that, right, didn't I? No, wait. Hang on, is this right? Okay, so move to point. Oh, this is, never mind, this is my AI mover code. I should have a var use zigzag or something. Do zigzag equals, I don't know, true by whatever, let's say true. If we're doing a zigzag, we do that. Else we do this. Right? Do zigzag that, else. Now I can, well, I guess there's only literally one unit that uses this, so yeah, I can make that false. Then I go to the bandit, set zigzag to false here, and then let's say, is it going to be in here, or is it going to be in, I guess I could just put it in my NPC code for now, since I'll probably reuse this for all the other humanoid enemies. Alright, so let's see. It's going to move to the position behind us. So if it's running backwards from us, I want to say AI character mover dot do zig. Why is not working? Zag equals false. Otherwise, we'll say it's true. So as long as we're moving towards it, it shouldn't work, right? Let's try that. So doesn't seem to be working great. What is your attack range? Why aren't they moving very well? They don't seem to be moving that great. Maybe it's because they're not on flat ground, so they don't really run straight back. Okay, now it seems like it's... Yeah, now it's running back. It's just running too slow. Maybe I should have some separate code for determining if it's within range. Alright, so there's this guy. Let's see. He's going to try to maintain this distance to me. Right? So that's the distance he wants to maintain. And if I run up close, he starts running backwards. And he shouldn't be zigzagging. Oops. Maybe it's just the glitch. The way the pathfinding works is when I get close enough, that's for them to try to go backwards is to actually run to the side. Wonder what... I forget how I wrote all this code. What if I just said to move backwards? Instead of moving, setting the move point, I just say move backwards. So you straight up just run backwards in a straight line without using pathfinding. It's still jumping. Whoa, that should have been a kill. I guess it's, they won't zigzag if you run backwards. They'll still move in a direction. Yeah, that could work. If you get within, you know, a certain range of them, they'll stop zigzagging. Yeah, so they zigzag at that range. When I get in closer, they stop. I think there should be a little more of a buffer though, or something. Maybe they have a random attack range, so that some of them stop farther and some of them stop closer. Should make it more interesting. Yeah, the zigzag's good. It's just, it's really hard to hit them when they're zigzagging, so I'm thinking maybe I should make so they have more, like, if you're charging right at them, they'll stop zigzagging. Something like that, right? So that way it's more predictable, and it's like, okay, when they're reloading, charge straight at them, and you'll be able to land kills easy, right? That guy really does not seem like he has more health, even though I doubled it. So you're right, they should be running backwards. And they're still jumping, which is kind of cool, but I feel like they need to be more predictable if you get up right in their face. But it's still not, I feel like it's not working right. Give them more inertia. I have messed with that. We have their move acceleration, max speed. Like I could drop this and they would take longer to accelerate. I feel like I'm also just overthinking it because I'm not at a point where I actually have other enemies to fight. Like I should probably just... I feel like I need some kind of debug display. Okay. First enemy should be the simplest to fight. These guys are definitely not simple to fight. But I do give you the slow motion stuff, so you can slow down time. Didn't seem to make much of a difference if I changed their move acceleration. I do want to give them a a variance in attack range though. So we have attack range is 20. What if I said minimum attack range and max attack? So like, I said something like there. I think that would be good. Give it more variance in like their attack range stuff. Yeah, I'll have to add in, I will be making more enemies. After this is like, this stuff is like pretty much all that's left until my next devlog. And then it's mostly just tweaks. So I just have to make this and then devlog's done, and then I start working on new enemy types, which are going to be big focus on like biopunk stuff. So let's see. What was I literally about to do? I want a debug display, that's what I want. Why does Control A also Control A there? Mesh. Let's call you debug. And cube. Make you red. Put you above your head. And then if we go to script, NPC, let's see. Really need to make this easier. Dot hide. Show. Okay, now it should be better. All right, so let's see. Okay, so now it says that it is running backwards. I just can't tell that it is. I'm trying to make a generalized NPC script, but I need to break that down because that's more of like a humanoid NPC script. It's not really the full thing. Okay, so that one should be running backwards. It's just, it's the pathfinding that's setting it up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Let's see. Delete this. That's what it was. Alright, so I guess I did that. I'll count that. Where did I just put that? And this one was a quick fix. Let's see, where is it? Oh, move that in. There. I think it's, is its collider overlapping? Maybe. I don't know what its world collider is. I can't really see it, but I'll just go to that. But I can just move this guy here. Gonna move you on top of this, maybe. Yeah, so I'll put you up here, and I'll put you over here. Yeah. And then I need to make the guns louder, so let's see that. This way you don't just blast a shotgun on the guy in the back, you'll actually encounter him. Custom attack rate. Oh, right. Let's see you. Yeah, you have custom attack rate set. Okay. When am I going to release this? Hopefully next year. I'd like to have this done by the end of spring, but we'll see. We'll see. I still got... How much do I have left before I have like an actual vertical slice? I gotta make more enemies, flesh out the combat, gotta make a boss, then I gotta make a quest system and friendly NPCs, and then I gotta make a bunch of quests. And with those systems done, that'll be hopefully 2 more devlogs after the current one I'm working on. So 3 devlogs. I think I could do 1 every couple weeks, maybe. Depends. And then, yeah, because if I do a new enemy every day, that's doable. Then, so month and a half hopefully for all that, and then I gotta make new areas with new enemy types, but all the base systems will be in place. Basically that would be done, so I think I could finish it by April, hopefully, fingers crossed. How many maps? I'm thinking of 3 large areas, like non-linear areas. I'm going to be talking about kind of my design approach in the next devlog. Let's see. Sound detection. Okay, sound detection. So, let's see. I want to go to the guns. What is... There should be a thing that creates an alert. And the tick gun sketch, tag me on Twitter, how about? Alright, let's see if I can... I can't remember where my code is for the alert. The alert sounds and stuff. Okay, so if I go next to you... Okay, so they do hear that. Something has a sound on it. Here, it's this. It's that, right? That. What is this part of? It's not that. Is it that? It's not the emitters. It's not that. What the hell? What is this attached to? What is this? It's a deactivated collision shape that I can't click. Muzzle flash. Is it that? No. Alright, let's just move one thing at a time and see what it's attached to. Okay, it's attached to that. It's not attached to any of those. It's attached to the muzzle flash. Okay. This. Nope. What? Oh, it's the light. That's just the light. Never mind. What? What is doing the alert then? What's alerting enemies with a sound? How does this damn thing work again? I know. I can put a breakpoint in the alert method. That would be under NPC. There we go. Okay, so also this needs to get much larger. Alert sound, where's it? Alert area, there we go. That is used for alerting friends, right? Goddamn, this script. Alright, so it goes through every ally and alerts them. I think that should be bigger. It should go out to like there. So every ally and this radius will alert each other for one. Okay, but next, when I call this, what is calling that? Alright, so right here, weapon manager, alert nearby enemies. Oh, it's just attached to my player's weapon manager. Oh, that's smart. And I'll have to set it on literally every weapon. Oh, but then I can't have weapons have custom alert areas, but I guess that's not really a big deal. I don't really care about having stealth that much. If I want a stealth weapon, I can just, I don't know, put a stealth toggle on it. Since the player is really the only one who's going to alert anything. Okay, get rid of that debug thing. Okay, so it'd be under player, weapon manager, alert area. There we go. And that is that. So I think that should be much larger. Everything in like a 40, how large of a radius? That? So if you shoot a gun anywhere, anything in this area is going to hear it. Let's see how that feels. Go in. Okay, so, whoops, I didn't think that. Hang on. Let's go back. I need to see, did that alert them? That did not. That did not alert them. Okay, that did. That seems like a good range, I think. Because I don't think I'll end up over there. But then, if I have, what is it, the hit effects? Bullet hit effect. This, pretty sure it has an alert area. So I need to see which, oh, I guess I have to go back to the bandit script now. You sent it on Twitter, let's see. Oh man, MasterCard's not going to allow people to use their credit cards on Pornhub. Oh, because they host unlawful content. Oh, I got excited for a second. I thought this was a Godot render. Boo. Okay, what? Whoa, that's pretty sick. I'll retweet that. Nice. Translate. How does it say if I translate it? Oh, that makes sense. Translated from English. Damn, that's really cool. You have other art? Oh wait, I might not be able to show it on Twitch. Never mind. Okay, so what else in chat? Hour after getting a pill, headache finally departs. So that's good, Alex. You work on basic mechanics at an example of one level to implement them more rapidly in next levels. Yeah, I definitely try to get all the basics done, and then I can just like churn out a bunch of content, you know? Started on stream, so you did it really fast. Well, it looked pretty damn good. Very cool. Very disturbing. You should share it on the Trypophobia subreddit. I've never been on there, but I heard there is one. Okay, so need to go back and NPC alert. Okay, I need that again. Let's see. When I alert, I need to, there's one thing when you hit something, it alerts. When a bullet hits something, it'll alert all nearby enemies. So I need to figure out what that one is. So, there. What alerted that? Hit effect. Oh, it was the hit effect script. What? What? Oh, it just shoots out this. Oh, it's a script. I mean, not a script, it's a code based. Okay, so how large is that area? How large is that alert? If that's 15. Let's try, so let's see, for comparison, this one is 40. So, how do I, there. That is 15. So if a bullet lands in this area, they would detect it. Maybe I should enlarge that. Maybe like 20? Yeah, like a 20 unit radius, or 25. Maybe 20. I'll go with 20. And just say 20. Yeah, that's pretty good. And get rid of that. Alright, so I think I polished that up pretty good. Still will have to test it in game. So stop that. And let's make a notification for when an organ degrades. Who'd have mentioned that Argentina could bring some FOSS game dev masterpiece? What do you mean Argentina? Oh, right, because Godot's, the devs are from Argentina. Where's Argentina again? That's South America, right? I followed some vegan recipes Instagram page, and now they want to follow me back. Like, why? Why would you want to follow me? Oh, that's... Why is that double indented? That's weird. Because it didn't matter. How much of my programming knowledge is from memory and how much is from Google? All of it. Both, yes. What was I literally just doing? Okay. This. Organ degraded notification. Yeah, this is a game for vegans. Yeah, I am vegan. Let's see. World Manager. This has the decay timer. So I'll put this on a really fast timer. 0.1. Whoops. 0.1. What was it? It was at 5 before, right? Yeah. And undo doesn't work, of course. Alright, so it was at 5. Now I just need to make so when an organ decays, what does in here? Item UI, let's see. Is there a signal for that I can connect to? When... Oh, right. I have the inventory. I think I put a decay in... Where was it? Was it in here? Something calls decay. And... yeah, in here. So when I set organ unusable... Let's get the UI texture dead, soft texture. So, where is the code that updates it in my inventory? I thought it was something in inventory. Something is in a group that about first commercial flights and first airlines ever about planes. Huh, that's interesting. The first commercial flights ever. Geez, what would that have been like? Hey, want to get in this unproven flying death trap and go miles up in the sky to get somewhere quicker? Remember, wait, did cars exist yet? Yeah, cars existed. People mostly rode trains though, right? When planes were first, like, made. But there would be no, like, proof. There would be nothing about, yeah, flying's actually safer than driving. Did you know that? People would be like, what? Where's the decay code? Where the hell? What happens? No, it's, didn't you know as soon as the Wright brothers finished their planes, literally the next day? Okay, so it's going down really quickly, and there should be some trigger here. Yeah, and it instantly set all of that. So update stats. Where is that? This. Where is it? Ah, up in, there it is. Update organ state. What uses that? Is it inventory? Alright, I need to find out you. That's why it triggered a few seconds later when I had to quit that, because that was getting called. Oh wait, so this is calling it on, what is this object's name? Let me see. Okay, you know what? Print organ user dot name. It's not working. Yes, Leonardo da Vinci invented the first completely unusable helicopter. Output. Player. Oh, it's just on the player script? Okay. So if I go to player... you. This has a update... what is it? Update organ state. There we go. Update stats. So it just calls update stats on this. Frick. What? Why don't I have a signal on this? Okay, well, how do I want to connect to this? When it dies, it will change state. So I need like on the inventory. Thanks for the tutorials. Oh, no problem, even though they're all outdated and barely work anymore with current editions. I still get comments from people who are like, hey, it's not working. This part doesn't work anymore. Can you update this? I'm like, no, I don't do tutorials anymore. Go watch Garbage. Okay, how do I want to connect this? How do I want to connect to this? So it calls update organ state, but what I need is item UI. I need a signal on here. So I guess I'll just have to do this. Signal organ decayed. And emit signal organ decayed and pass in the ID, right? We have an ID on this, right? Yeah, we do. So then when I drop in an organ, when I insert one, I can just equip it, or I can set, okay, hang on. Let's go to player, inventory. Why didn't I just do this before? It's so much easier. Why did I do the other system? That was weird. Okay, The adding of radio telescopes give another 176 flash data. Oh, radio. Didn't wait. What do radio telescopes look like again? Yeah, I should add that. I should definitely add in some kind of stuff like that. Rep Arecibo, by the way. Who's Arecibo? His default cube from game dev. Wait, what happened to him? Oh, I'll need to make a cursor manager for handling this for other stuff. Oh well, anyways. Mia's wiki today. Okay, what was that literally just doing? So if I'm grabbing an item, I want to see if it's the body container. Let's see, insert item. Wait, let's see. Just get function organ decayed organ ID string. And we'll just connect it to that. Okay, so when I insert an item, where is that? Where's insert? Release. Okay, so insert item. So if it's successful, let me just say if C equals body container, then item held dot connect. Where is it? Item held. Where's that set? Okay, decayed to self organ decayed. And what was it? Was that what it was called? It's under the item UI, right? Yeah. Maybe I should just call it decayed. And decayed. There. So connect its decayed method. And where am I setting this? Because that can be typified. There we go. Then I can actually, there. Okay, so connect decayed to organ decayed and disconnect when I grab it. Oh, the observatory, the one that collapsed, right? The one from Bond, right? Yeah, that's a bummer. That thing looked really cool. And then disconnect it. Then I just say print organ ID just decayed. So let's see if that works. Yeah, I wonder if anyone will ever rebuild it. That thing looked so cool. Was it like the tech outdated or anything? Like, okay, no print statement. Fuck. What's going on? Why was there no print statement? Print image. Because that thing was massive and it had like this really unique build of like using the concrete and stuff. I'm just like, why did they... Have they built other telescopes in that style, or is there like a special... Okay, so it emitted the signal, but it's not connecting it. Oh, when I load it in, it's got to connect too. Okay, hold up. When I equip it, where is it? Inventory. When I load, Where is load? Load. Let's see. Where's the... So it's that. Decayed. Need to connect to this. There we go. Go down. Find load again. Okay, so when I load in this, I need to go through the body container items. Items, right? For item in body container dot items. Item dot connect. Decayed to self. There we go. That should work. It'll never get rebuilt. Were there other telescopes in that style? Like, I mean, the whole, like, you know, using concrete and stuff and making this huge dish kind of thing with that. Okay, what the hell, what was that? That still didn't work, what the fuck? Why is none of this working? Why is it still printing? I thought I removed that. Didn't I literally just remove that? There, you. Oh, I deleted the emission, not the print. Duh. Alright, here we go. There we go. Okay, there. Now it worked. I should just put that on there. And then, hang on, where is it? If I go back, I can just say update organ decayed, update stats. That's all I need to do. I don't need to have this whole thing in here. That mess. Convoluted ass mess. Still the telescope's tower for observing, aside from the main clouds. Okay. It wasn't a complete loss, but yeah, that is a mega bummer. I should put one of those in the game. Tribute to it. Okay, so what was next thing? Connect this. I need to make an organ decayed signal. And then send the organ ID. And then I can just attach that to, if I go to the player, attach organ decayed to, is it pickup info, I guess? This should just, doesn't really have a great name for it. Decayed. Yeah, that should be fine, I guess. Will this game feature the entire OST of Ratchet & Clank 2? I think the only Ratchet & Clank game I've played is the one on PSP, which is pretty fun. I just never had a PS2, so I missed out on all that. I tried to get one of my brother's friends to trade his PS2 for my brother's PS1, but for some reason he turned me down. Wait, what was this called again? Yeah, that should work. Let's see how that displays, hopefully. I do have occasional short coughs, probably from the dry air. I just came back from North Carolina, which was way more humid. I'm not really used to dry environments, and I do have a humidifier going. Okay, now it displays it properly. Cool. Hopefully that fixed it, but I've had it for like a year, and I think what was the main problem was that my heater was like, the filter was covered in dust, and every time I turned the heater on or the AC, I would get worse coughs. I didn't know it was covered in dust until like a few days ago, and they just replaced the filter yesterday because I told them about it. So I've been able to turn on the heater without destroying my respiratory tract. So I'm hoping that's all it is, but yeah, it is definitely very dry here in Colorado, and that's me messing up. Like, my lips have gotten super chapped. It's awful. Or it could be because I got sick early on in the COVID thing, and I might have caught it because I started coughing after I got sick, and maybe it just did permanent lung damage or something. Okay, so that was the pickup info notification on that. Okay, now let's pitch down the audio. Do I like Easter eggs? And I am going to put secrets in the game. One of my friends suggested making a level that's like all like trippy and like a drug trip if you put drugs in your body or something. And so I was like, okay, I'll make so you can find a dead drug addict, right? And he has a liver that's like the best digestive item in the game. And if you equip it, everything goes trippy and you have to fight a bunch of enemies. And if you defeat them, then it ends and you can keep it. But if you die, then you have to start over. So you basically have to beat them all to safely use the organ. So that is going to be a secret in the game, I guess. I don't know if it's an Easter egg, but it's a secret. I am running source control. Yeah, I use GitHub. Everything's backed up every day. Is it really a secret if I just told you? Yeah, I told all 50 of you. I'm sure you'll ruin it for everyone. Then there's other secrets. You'll still have to find it in the game. Yeah, there's like stuff I'm not sure if I can include in devlogs because I want it to like how the story's gonna end and like certain mechanics. I'll have to probably save them for like the post-release devlog or whatever. 1 for each minute of the stream's uptime. Actually, I was live for a lot longer, but I got disconnected, so it had to reset. Existence, references, literature, movies. Yeah, I have to actually watch Biopunk stuff, though. Already writing a Polygon article. Should we expect a 2023 release? I don't know. I was thinking I'd like to work on the game for 8 years before I release it. You know, I feel like that would make it a lot better. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Star Return. Secret level could be that you actually fight armed monkeys. Maybe. Then I'd have to make monkeys, and they'd only be used for that one level. I mean, I could, though. I definitely could. Alright, let's see. Do I want to pitch the audio down? Then I have to turn the music back on. Let's fix this stuff. Let's start with this. The rats already sound like chimps? What rats? The bandits? They're supposed to scream like monkeys. Didn't you watch the devlog and did you miss all the lore? They took too much kill fucks. They sound like monkeys. Oh, this is so much more efficient if I zoom it out like this. I can see so much more code. Or should I zoom it in like this? Then it's more legible, you know? So much more readable. No, I can't remember what it was at. Why isn't there a reset option? What was it at? was it that? Okay, fixing load buttons not playing sound. Okay, main menu. So I should be able to check here. Oh, those are. Oh, it's on the save thing. If I go to here. Whoops, what did I just do? Okay, that was that. Yeah, okay. Let me bring up the test world. One letter at a time, yeah. Optimal coding practice. Okay, so I have that. It's this. That one's not playing sounds. So, where is it? Whoops. Save. You. Save menu. Do you just not have sounds? You do. When I load in... What? Why isn't it loading in? Oh, it's these. Okay. I need to connect those. So let's just connect. Yeah, I'll just go in on here and connect you. New button. There. That should be all it is, right? I really need to stop putting so many audio stream players everywhere that I feel like. Yeah, there we go. And let's improve the UI on that because it's a bit tiny. There, where are you? Here. This needs to be larger. Much larger. Normal box container. You need to anchor, right? Can I? Yeah. Did I? 1. Anchor that all the way, or maybe decrease it a bit there. There. How does that work? How does that look? Have I ever met with performance limitations? Just with, I mean, turning on shadows, reduce performance. Lots of bullets and decals from enemies definitely affects performance. Oh, I didn't look at the save thing, hang on. When lots of enemies start shooting, that definitely reduces performance. I think there's a lot of stuff, I gotta wait for this. Why isn't this stretching all the way? There's a lot of stuff I'm just waiting for Godot 4.0 to add in or fix, and then I can like actually deal with it. Oh, what is this? The hell is this? P object is null. What? What is P2 object? What does that even mean? Why doesn't that show up in regular stuff? Okay. What was I just doing? This, okay. Pick up info label. What is that? I can't remember what that does. Oh, I dragged that on accident to over there. That's what I did. I remember clicking something wrong. Okay, so this, despite me setting the margin to there, it erases as soon as you load the game, which is really dumb. Let's see. Let's just prove that again. Oh, also performance issue is the character's hair. Very slow. I'm thinking I could probably make it more efficient. I could also write in C#, which I might do. Yeah, see, it just erases that. That's really stupid. Yeah, it just gets rid of the anchor I set. because this one or whatever, I don't know, something stupid like that. Alright, so all I can do is set the minimum size, I guess, to, I don't know, 50. No, 50. Numlock, there we go. Stupid numlock. Yeah, that's not gonna work. There, okay. It's so dumb I can't just anchor it to the right. Hang on. Okay, that looks a lot better. Probably adjust on the left too, and adjust that text. And I can. This is very messy UI, but whatever, it gets the job done for now. This part, you move over here. There. Okay, good enough for now. Fixed that. Let's fix the patrol state next. Unoccupied main loops can potentially make a mess of frame time, but if not staked, just chatting about it. So here's what's actually like. Let me show you here. Procedural here. When I check in the debugger, this is like one of the biggest things. It is this code here. So I can't remember if it's this one or if it's the rendering of it. But basically, I have a bunch of points that move down with gravity, and they keep a separate certain distance from each other and a maximum angle they can be at. And then I render a bunch of triangles around it. And there's a bunch of math that has to go into that, all these cross products and normalizations and stuff. Figure out how to make a nice like cylinder that doesn't glitch out, and it follows this shape curve. And then you have all these normals and vertexes and stuff, and that makes up this hair here, right? Now I think what's really causing the performance problems is that I have about 5 in there, and if I could just rewrite it so that one overarching script handled rendering all 5 instead of having 5 separate objects, one for each strand, I think that would probably improve it. Oh, whoa, how's that there? What is that? Huh? How did that get down there? Okay, U2D. Oh, it's pickup info. I screwed this up because... Oh, right, that's why. Okay, I just needed to make it like that. All right. So yeah, that's the main performance thing, and then the decals. Just having too many bullets and decals. And I've heard stuff like, oh, you don't need to have object pooling because of the way Godot instantiates stuff is like really good or something. But in my experience, that's not true. I've done object pooling once in another game that was like a bullet hell, and it worked better with object pooling. Multi-threading. Yeah, I've never messed with threads outside of like college classes, and every time we went over them, there was always something like, and then here, try to figure out why this bug might happen once every 1 million times you run this code, and they would like show us some stuff that looks like it would work fine, and then you'd have to figure out some random esoteric thing like that could maybe be breaking it, and it's like the weirdest thing ever. And like every time I looked at threading in college, it was just like, it was always that. It was always something like where it's like some random weirdo esoteric bug that will break all your code, but only once every million times. There's no way to actually debug it, and it's like And so yeah, that's been my impression of multi-threading, and I'm just like, maybe I won't use multi-threading. But it would definitely improve performance, probably, if I could learn it. Okay, what is object pooling? It's where instead of creating a new bullet every time you shoot a gun, you create like 200 bullets and hide them off screen somewhere, right? Like at the bottom of the map. Just put them over here. And then every time you shoot a bullet, you take one of them and make it visible and shoot it, and then when it hits something, hide it and put it back off screen again. Multi-threading and parallelism is goated, Iama? What do you mean goated? Like it's the goat, it's the best? What did I just do? Okay, so I need to fix patrol state. There is some weirdo bug with this guy. And this here. So this guy, I mean, it was literally working before. Why is it broken with this guy now? Like, what's going on with him? So if I run this, let's see, get player, move you to here, right? Maybe there. And I can observe. You have fancy main loop though with all this hair hardcode. I guess it's hardcode. So it just glitches out like that. I have no idea what it's trying to do. So, and it was working in other places with this patrol node stuff. So the patrol nodes is there. And if I go to the NPC script, they say, okay, it has node patrol. So set state patrol, right? Print setting patrol state. Okay. And I can print that. Say it has a patrol state. And then it has these 3 positions on it. It says go here, then go here, then go here, and then it should loop back. Phantom parallelism, yeah. Used to do it quite a bit in Unity. Yeah, it feels like it would be pretty good to learn. Okay, so it's getting stuck there. So it enters the patrol state, and then it's got to do something here. What's in the patrol state? So it sets the state to patrol, sets it to be walking, exits all states, right? Sets patrol, sets to be walking, go to where it's processing the patrol state. So, did I delete code here or something? Should just say, okay, so it's if can see any target, set state attack, it cannot, so patrol points dot size 0 turn. Okay, so it's not doing that. So it's definitely running this code. Let's just print reached patrol node. Let's see what that says. As long as you don't use it in a situation where the order of completion matters, you won't be likely to run this. Right, yeah, so like this hair literally doesn't matter, that's just purely visual. And I could probably use the RMIK too, since it just says go to this point, right? It doesn't matter really when, as long as it just is most of the time at the right point. So that's all false, right? It's just saying it has never reached the patrol point, right? So let's say this, right? Yeah, so it's stuck at 0 the whole time. Why does it keep rotating? What's it trying to do? Attack range, right? Attack range. Docile, true. Why is this glitching out? What are you trying to do here? So it never reaches it, and it's saying move to that point. Patrol points, right? So it's saying get this one. What happens if I print this? Is that a position or is that a node? It's so weird because this was literally working earlier. So it's a position. So it is sending it a position. But why isn't it moving? You go back, go back. So it's saying move to that point. Is there just no... Maybe there's no pathfinding set up there. No, there is. There's a pathfinding mesh there. So it should be able to move. Why is it not? What if I say, can I get it to enter the attack state? No. Is this one just broken? Maybe this one's pathfinding is broken. And I just need to delete it and then make a new bandit or something. Oops, not you. So let's grab you. Let's make sure you're working. Put you down here. Okay, let's just make sure this one works. Okay, so that one works. Now I'll add in a spatial. Call it patrol nodes and add in position 3D. Right, and that'll be node 1 and that'll be node 2. Now does it break? There's just something fucky with that instance. Now it's working. What? Was there just something wrong with that one instance of it somehow? Alright, let's see. It'll go there. Oh, and then it turned around and saw me. Okay. Let's see. And then it should go over to here. I'll have to get out of eyesight of it. Oh, I can't get up. Huh. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So the raycast from its line of sight check, I think it just goes to the center of my body. So as long as I keep that under this, it shouldn't be able to see me, which is a cool effect because it lets you like look over the edge here safely. Okay, so that one's walking over there. I really feel like the enemies are too small though a lot of the time, like it's hard to see them. Maybe I should have some kind of zoom in. Should I have a zoom in? Like you hold right click to zoom in or something? Alright. So that's not really a fix, I guess, because there wasn't any bug with it. It was just that one that was broken. That was so weird. Let's make the barrels damage nearby barrels, I guess. So that'll be test world. Let's go here. And let's go here. And let's make a couple of these. Hey, what's up, Thiffle? Okay, and then both of these can have 1 health. So right now, am I using face rig? No, it's just some free stuff. So right now that's... Oh, I need explosion sound effects, that's right. Right now those don't detonate each other. So I need to go to their code. They're using an instance of an explosion, right? This needs to, right now it's checking organic stuff, right? And this has a custom mask, doesn't it? Because this is fucking stupid. So what does that mean? 36. That's... I forget what 36 is. Can I get binary? Give me binary conversions. Alright, so that is 001, 001. So it's hitting, what is that? Explosives. Oh, so it's detonating nearby explosives. So all I need to do with this, right, is put this on the explosives layer, right? No, not you. This. Collision, you need to go on explosives, right? There we go. Will that fix it? Let's see. I don't think it will. Perceptive trick of scale is common for large spaces. What do you mean perceptive trick of scale? Oops. Okay, that didn't fix it. So the explosion code is kind of weird because it like it checks if you are a hitbox, and if you're not, it ignores you. So what I need to do is make so it does ignore you if you're not a hitbox, but it also should. Oh, if it has method explode, it will call explode. So all I need to do for this is put an explode method on it. Actually, let's just say explode. There. That should do it. Yeah, but what do you mean perceptive trick of scale? What do you mean like it's common for large spaces? Oh, like just things look smaller because spaces are bigger. There we go, that fixed it. I think it should have like a timer maybe. Right when you detonate it, it should like should have a timer when it detonates or something. Let's put a timer. Explosion timer, right? And we'll say one shot. Wait, maybe 0.3 seconds, right? And connect this to, let's say, detonate. Detonate. Explosion, explode. Delete timer start after that. Actually, this should all just go in here. And then I'll just say, I should call this explode timer. And then we'll just say start, right? And then I'll call, put this on to detonate, there. So now if I shoot it, they should detonate like one after another. There. That was cool. Then they explode one after another. That's not what I wanted. This one. Alright. Grab you. Okay, so now if I run over here. Oh, and I need to make them have sparks. Right. Oh, then it detonated. Yeah, it didn't detonate them one after another because the first one was in the radius of the second one. Okay, there we go. So make explosive damage nearby barrels, but right now I need to make sparks come off. Hit effects on explosive barrels there. I need a surface type method or something. Function get surface type. Get surface type or something, and it should return something. At large spaces, a person can think that something's closer than it really is. Oh, like that effect. Okay. I thought you were talking about some trick, like games actually scale up enemies when they're farther away so they're easier to hit or something like that. I got confused. Yeah, so it was just really far away. Yeah, I guess that's the problem with moving so fast, is that things seem smaller because you can traverse the distance so much quicker. Maybe I should downscale the distance even more. Yeah, maybe I should downscale distances. Alright, so I need, when you shoot something, it should get the surface type. So maybe I'll make a script for that. What would that go under? Like a misc, yeah. New script. Surfaces. Enum surfaces, organic metal. Explosive barrel get surface type should return. Oh wait, surfaces should be a class. Class name surfaces. Dot. Oh, that should be types. And then you'll say return surfaces dot types dot metal. There. Godot could really benefit from multiple inheritance. I've never really thought about multiple inheritance that much. I don't know, I've never used it. I've never needed to use it. Use expanding sphere with alpha texture for explosions. Techniques with explosion of low poly particles with color gradient from yellow to red per explosion. Plus, you met techniques? What do you mean? Are you suggesting that, or you've used that? What do you mean? Try something like disabling screen clearing in bursts. Cool, trippy effect. Oh yeah, I just saw that in, what's his name, Jonas's video in Unity. That was a pretty cool effect. Only problem is that I feel like everything you look at, well, except the screen, actually the sky would be able to be rendered over, I think. Unless I made a skybox, then it might not work. Okay, so now what I need to do is if I go to hit scan, bullet emitter, and projectile, this needs to decide whether it's spawning a hit effect. Let's see, spawn hit effect, where is this? Subclass calls that, okay. Not always, I guess. If it hits something. Alright, so if it has this damage method, if collision data dot collider dot has method damage no, get surface type. If it does not have that, wait, I should just get a reference to this. Collider equals there. I have to write it 3 times. There. So if it does not have a get surface type or get surface type equals surfaces dot types dot metal. There we go. So if whatever we hit, oh wait, actually it should just be, hang on. If what we hit has a does not have get surface type, then if it does not have get surface type, or if its surface type is metal, spawn a hit effect. Yeah, then I'll have to put that method on other things. So I wish you could overload methods, that would be really cool, but you can't. So dumb. Very dumb. Okay, so now I need to go to hit scan. Hit effect instance. Bullet emitter? What? What is this? Is this spawning something? Bullet hit effect. Okay, here we are. So it's saying hit effect if result and it has a damage method. Else if we just have a result, then that. Else if wait, if we have a result. Instead, if it has damage method, do that. What I should do is, if it has a damage method, do this code. Otherwise, we'll also make a hit effect if there. There. Is that right? If whatever we hit, there we go, okay. If it does not have a surface type, wait, did I just, hang on, I think I fucked that up. Did I overwrite stuff? Okay, if I just put this here, there, right? That's all the code it needs, right? Yeah, okay. So if it has a surface type and it's equal to metal surface type, then create a hit effect. Otherwise, if it's organic, then the health manager will spawn hit effects for it, right? This is coalescence from Risk of Rain. Suggesting music. That sounds cool, but I can't listen to anything that's copyrighted on Twitch. I got my listen to like video game music and shitty lo-fi that Twitch provides. You can... Oh, loading a base script as a resource, huh? Oh, I see, for multiple inherent. You're chatting. Interesting what you think about different explosion approaches. Have you tried low poly gradiented particles? No, I haven't. Can you send an example, like a link or something? Write long messages, track has changed. Check for methods within a list of resources. Very complicated stuff. Okay, I need the player now to have a get surface type method. I'll just put you get surface type return surfaces dot types dot organic. There, and then same for NPC should have a custom thing. Can I do this? Surfaces dot types. Can I do that? Surface type. Can I do that? Will it let me do that? If I go to bandit, surface type, sick. Okay, I can do that. I feel like half the time I try to do something cool like that, it doesn't work. Get surface type, return surface type. There we go. Okay, so now let's see. If I shoot the bandit, it should be blood. Risking cyclic redundancy, or yeah, I get those randomly sometimes and they don't make sense. Okay, so that worked. If I shoot this guy, just barely missing. Now if I shoot that, cool, it gives sparks on it. Cool, it's working. Okay, there we go. Well, right, come. I feel like there should be smoke coming out of it when it's about to explode. Okay, have hit effects on explosive barrels. Smoke on explosive barrel when about to explode. All right. So I'll have to make sprites for that. I'll have to choose some sprites for that. I'll have to make 3D graphics for that. I'll have to make more level or areas. I'll have to make a generic cursor for that. Oh, what's up, Scratch? What time is it? Almost 5. I'll give it 30 more minutes of work. I've been here since 2:10, right? So 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's pretty good. Wow. Got lots done there. Really kind of narrowing. I feel like every time I take something off the to-do list, I like add another thing. Okay, so the default shadows, maybe. Let's figure out that. So I need to add, oh god, let's just clear all this stuff out. Save manager. You fear performance will be degraded? Really? Even though they're changing to Vulkan, and I've been seeing they're working a ton on performance stuff. It's just on the rendering side, I thought all it was, not core. Jeez, Game Boom this year is almost over. It can't happen soon enough. Do you remember when, like, back in March, it was like, you guys, well, why is there even a scene for a blank node? There's like nothing to focus on. It's like, why does it give you a scene? Remember back in like March, they were like, guys, this lockdown could last like 2 months. Let's see, I need a reset file. Let's see. Function reset, save settings. And I'll just say save settings and pass in an empty dictionary. So I'm going to reset my settings file and see what it does. Let's see. Yeah, just reset settings and the initialize. We're living through the worst case scenario. Jeez. So it put it on low when I reset it, which is good. That's what it should do. Now if I say continue, all the shadows are disabled, even though it said shadow. Oh, now it says shadows off when I load it in. What? Okay, so maybe that's wrong then. The world settings are wrong. Oh, where is it loading in the settings? Hang on. Where is it? Settings stuff is get saved settings. Okay, so that just gets the settings file. What I need is this. No, it's not this. I need the, where are settings loaded in? Settings menu. Graphic settings, load graphic settings. Where is the settings tab? So I go under graphic settings. If there's a graphic settings in there, oh, I don't think it's updating that. Update shadow settings is in initialize, which does get called. Shadow settings, that means orthogonal, right? Yeah. So let's see. Print updated, right? Let's just do this. Let's see if this works. Worst case scenario, yeah. Let's do continue. Update. Okay, so it's set that it's updating that, and it's sending this shadow setting, right? But it's 0. I think it's 0, that's the problem. When we initialize, we should do that. Orthogonal should be the base, I guess, or the default. Default shadow setting. Var default shadow setting equals that, right? There. Okay, so that should fix it, I think. Continue. Okay, there we go. Now it's got the shadow setting. Cool. Okay, so now if somebody loads the game for the first time, they will have shadows in the game. They'll be the ugliest shadows possible, but they will exist. Get rid of that. Now I can go to the settings menu. No, save manager. Get rid of reset settings. There we go. Living and chatting to the internet even can allow us. Yeah, that's true. Could you imagine 100 years ago, the pandemic then? Like, what did people do? Just sit inside? To read books? Talk to each other through a window? Oh, duh, I need to change the world manager to not decay quite so fast. World manager. Change you to be on a 5-second decay timer. There we go. So I think I fixed that. Fix default shadows. Done. Should I mess with the grenade glitch? I have no clue what that one is. What the hell is going on with that? See, test world. There are guns, yes. Here, right? Oh, and in this world scene, I need to move the player back, right? Yeah, because they're in the wrong spot. Oh, and I need, like, a crashed spaceship that you fell out of, right? Worst case of death rate 100%, yeah. I actually had to spend time with their families. Probably got a lot of divorces, if that was legal back then. Pretty predictable that we meet pandemic lockdown. You know, one day pandemics aren't going to exist because we're all going to have super good VR and no one's going to go outside ever. Oh, what was I just... Oh yeah, messing with a grenade launcher. What are all the explosion sounds? So if I shoot straight up, that happens. What the heck is that? So what I need to do is go to, oops, no, grenade. Right, I want you. Wow. Oh, wow. Damn, button mess. That's a lot. A lot to overload methods, though. Maybe we already have super good VR. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you'd deal with latency. Oh, I guess you could just slow down the simulation and then no one would notice latency. Who cares? Who cares if it's all a simulation? What is this, nav mesh? Yeah. Can't wait to completely abandon real human touch, yeah. I've been working on this game on and off since February last year, but I've only been focusing on it for like a couple months now. Not even focusing, because I'm still like making other videos and stuff. Oh wait, Philip Lindbergh. Hang on. Are you the one that I did a video with? I just realized. Friendmaster 2000, complaining about spending time with family and friends. What's up? How's it going? What have you been up to? Okay, so I need to figure out where the hell this bug is. And I also need to move this enemy because I don't want it shooting at me while I'm debugging this. Okay. Pause streams for a month. Yeah, I was visiting family and stuff, and I was gone for a while. Didn't have good internet. It's doing good. I mean, it's made a little money. It's not like doing incredible viral or anything, but it's, you know, it's existing and working. It's a thing I made. I don't think it's the best game ever, but I'll do an update in 2 weeks or so, once it's been 1 month since the release day. This will be kind of open world. You'll see. I'll talk about it in the next devlog, which hopefully will be done in a week. I just got to finish literally all of this, and then I can make a video. Probability of simulated worlds inside of simulated worlds is approaching infinity. I don't think so, because at a certain point you got to deal with whatchamacallit, entropy, right? Because it's like every single layer of simulation is running at a slower speed than the previous one, just because of like the speed of light and stuff, just to make it feel real time, I think. So at a certain point, whatever one's at the top is gonna have to deal with entropy, and like the universe is just gonna burn out, and then all the simulations end. I don't know, that's just my first thought on it. Okay, so I need to check, let's see, var, I don't know, I can just hard code this. Let's see, last position, var last position equals vector 3, whatever. And then we'll just say if distance, if, no, what is it, global, oh wait, I do have a last position. Oh, here's what I can do. There, it's already all there. If last position dot distance to current position is greater than 10, print error. Let's see if I can get this. Maybe the speed of light is just a simulation clock speed and gets faster the closer you are to yeah, but then what about the one at the top? At a certain point, whoa, why didn't that, what? Okay, so that kept going up. It kept going up, and then it just explodes in the air, right? After, yeah, there we go. It's the trail that's glitching out. It's not the grenade. Why is the trail glitching out? And it only goes, if I move slightly down, it doesn't happen. Yeah. The trail. Okay, whoever wrote this trail render, I didn't write it. I just, this thing here, I just ripped off of some Godot repository. How do I get sounds for my games? I usually just get them off of like YouTube's audio library and stuff, and Open Game Art. But sometimes I make some. But for this one, I have a friend who's gonna be making some, or he already made a bunch. Love the PS1 aesthetics. Thanks, me too. So this thing, what is up with you? Why do you glitch when I aim straight up? Maybe I should just make so I can't aim straight up. Let's just do that. Let's see. Where's camera rotation? There. So I'll just do, I can't remember. Is this? Let's see. Hang on. I gotta check real quick. Which one is the top? Okay, that is correct. Okay. So all I need to do, let's say 89.99. And then let's see if that works. Oh, this is great. I needed something for this. Okay, yeah. Will it still? Oh, it still breaks. Okay, hang on. Let's see if let's drop it down to just 89 and see if that fixes it. How do I feel Godot is holding up for larger projects? It varies. I mean, I haven't gotten to a point where I actually have a large world. I'm just dealing with small stuff, which is annoying. But, oh, I just killed myself. Nice. Okay. But the real test is going to be once I start having a bunch of camps everywhere with enemies moving around and stuff, and just see if that breaks it, if it just the performance grinds to a halt, if I have too large of a map spread out. The shader combining trick is super annoying. Yeah. Graphics, turn up the shadows. Okay. Well, that works. I fixed it. Oh, I should probably hide the overlay when I die. Oh, whatever. Maybe I should. I don't know. Because you're just going to reload, you know? Suggest Senmuth artist again, not for the stream. Like his music. Yeah, I'll write down music. Listen to Senmuth music. Okay. Recommend the Exodus album. Sure, I'll put that down. Exodus album. Been listening to a lot of Coke Studios lately, which is like live jams with Pakistan pop musicians. It's super cool. You love that solution? Yeah, me too. Let's see. Godot gets messy real quickly. That just might be. I feel like it's a lot neater than my Unity projects ever were, but I feel like maybe that's just because I'm a better software developer now than I used to be. Let's see. Can I put this at like 89.9? Here we go. Nesting of scenes with scripts all over the place. Yeah, when you first use an engine, also you're. If I'm not gonna. Okay, that one. Okay, so it breaks when I go to 0.9. Let's see, can I put it at 0.7? I think there's a lot of people who don't quite understand. Okay, so that worked. Who don't quite understand how to use Godot's like scene system and how to like, I don't know, make things modular and work well and not have a mess all over the place, because I definitely had messy projects and stuff when I was first using it, and I kind of get that impression because of I made a course on. Okay, so that's where it breaks. I made a course on making an FPS with Godot, and what if I put 75? And I got a lot of reviews on it that were like, oh, it's cool to see how to actually like make a large-scale project and like have modular systems that are reusable instead of just making a massive mega script, because I guess that's what other devs are doing. Because I don't typically do massive mega scripts. I use a lot of reusable stuff, a lot of reusable elements. Okay, so that looks good. So I just have to set it to be 89.7 and that fixes it. There we go. This is going on the podcast for sure. Recording the first episode of the podcast tomorrow, by the way. Yeah, it does allow you to be messy, but I feel like it applies to any engine. I don't know. Are there any engines that are inherently clean if you don't know what you're doing? Any interest in Cyberpunk 2077? I don't know. I feel like Cyberpunk kind of died as a genre 5 years ago. And this game was originally going to be Cyberpunk. And then I was like, I don't know, everyone's doing Cyberpunk. I want to do something interesting. But I don't know. From what I've seen of playthroughs, it looks really, really ridiculously long. And all the base mechanics are like just kind of okay. Like the melee combat and let's see, what was it? Melee combat and the driving, and it's super janky and glitchy, and it's just like, maybe I'll pick it up in like a year when the price drops and all the bugs are fixed. I am a VTuber cat pen. I felt Udemy was more structured and good. The thing that annoyed me with Unity, because I used it for like 4 years before Godot, was like not being able to nested prefabs. You couldn't do that. They only recently added that in, I think. And that was like one of the most annoying things for me on large scale projects. So it was like coming to Godot was like, I can nest things. This is so nice. But also I do miss the component system a lot. It's kind of annoying having to make child nodes all the time. Instead of just adding multiple components to one node. It worked day one on Linux. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and the explosive barrels actually, what was it? Yeah, they have an explosion node here, right? And that handles exploding and the graphics and everything. So I just add that to the explosive barrel, and I can call the explode method on the explosion thing. So that way I can just reuse explosions everywhere easily, if that's what you're talking about. Really used for 3 things: organization, parenting, and components. Yeah, they definitely talked about that in the docs, how it's like a new thing. You think I waited a year? Yeah. Frugal gamers, am I right? Still cannot figure out to compile scripts for runtime and export. Oh, you got to you go here and you click export. You mean like that? VTuber thing is really weird. That's the point. Let's see. Okay, so I fixed that. What time? Might stop. Maybe I'll stop now. That seems like a good stopping point. I added quite a bit today. Or I could do the cursor real quick. Let's add in a cursor manager. Where's my singletons at? VTuber is just the evolution. Yeah, when I first saw VTubers, I thought it was the coolest thing ever, because it's just like such a like dystopian sci-fi future thing. Very cyberpunk in ways that like aren't the generic cyberpunk things. Like, this is actually what cyberpunk would be. Does Godot compile them, or is it always just interpretation? Oh, I think they've talked about compiling it, but I can't remember if they actually do it. I know if you use typing, it's more efficient. And there is some stuff compiled, but I can't remember what it was. Show some gameplay before I end the stream? Heck yeah, I can do that. I just want to, let's make this cursor manager here. So, who's messaging me? Oh. What was that thing? Spring arm. Proximity group. What? What are these? General purpose proximity detection node. What? What is that thing? Group name. Dispatch mode proxy signal. What? There's like all these nodes. I'm just like noticing all these nodes I've literally never used. What? Hang on, I gotta see what that is. Proximity group Godot. Proximity group Godot. What is that thing? Okay. There's a bunch of Q&As on it. General purpose proximity detection node. What does that mean? First you set a group name, then a dispatch node. Proxy will call a function on the proximity group's parent. Signal will just emit the signal when you call this. Call your function or emit a signal. But what does that do? What? Essentially null empty condition. Not documented, how they work. Does anyone know what this is? How am I making backups? GitHub. Can you declare variables with types? Yes. Yeah. Alex explained it. You shoots a signal when something nears it. But what does that mean when something nears it? Like, how is it detecting when something's near? Is it using a physics detection? Is it using, like, and how near is near? Like, what? When it says near, so group name, does it mean other things in this group? What? Grid radius, okay. What does that mean, grid radius? What is that referring to? How can you have a radius of a grid? A grid is a square, radiuses are circles. I'm gonna tweet. Do I have to capitalize that? It's not giving me the pop-up. Okay. What? It's like Unity's raycast? No. It doesn't say raycast or anything. It's just, what is it? What does this mean? General purpose proximity detection mode. It's like, okay. Yeah, I am a VTuber now. LibRayPixel is a general purpose node. Oh, that's really helpful. Very helpful. Can I? Okay. Oh, thanks for the 100 bits, Pixel. For the anime avatar. Probably should get better face tracking at some point. Wait, there's a soft body? Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. I thought it was a 2D one for a second. Now I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I just needed blank node for cursor manager. Okay, and then save you to singletons. Add a script on you. Okay, so now if I go to inventory, you have, oh, and project auto load, add in cursor manager. There we go. Okay, so you have cursor, set hand cursor open, set hand cursor closed. So I think the cursor manager should have the same scripts, right? And this should go to cursor manager dot that, and then this should go to that, right? And then what it's going to do is it's going to get these, right? Now if I go here, I can have these references. And then if I go, where is it? Set cursor. There. And then I can go here. Okay, there we go. Now I have all the code in one spot for setting the cursor. Couldn't preload. Oh, where is cursor stored then? This is under inventory, isn't it? Who just, oh, Weird Ox, thanks for the 100 bits. You can auto load a GD script, you don't need a scene. Oh, I did not know that actually. I didn't know that. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Let's see. Cursors, can I move? Can I move you? Move to, there we go. cursors, or singletons. There we go. There we go. Should be, come on. Come on. Update. Update, you can load now. Okay, I guess it's working, it just got stuck on that. There. There. Grid radius has a setter getter of radius. Really like how Godot doesn't need an external coder. Yeah, I actually really like that. Even though Visual Studio is better, it's just so much. It's like using a tank to buy groceries, like to drive to the grocery store. It's like too much. Function set reset cursor or something. And then function, can I like undo setting the custom image cursor or something, like just get rid of it? Let's see, input. Core changes. Wow, you scrolled really far back on. Let's see, set custom image. If I send a null, will this work if I send null? Oh, set default cursor shape. There we go. No, wait. Can I clear? How do I clear my custom mouse cursor? Oh, resets to the system cursor. Okay, there we go. Set cursor. Null. And then I can just send. There. That, okay, so that'll reset the last cursor. And then var last cursor equals null. And then what I can do here, wait, last cursor equals image, and then shin reset to last cursor. I'll do set cursor last cursor. There we go. Okay, so now I can go in main menu. I will say function, go in here, input dot, no, cursor manager dot set, no, reset cursor. There we go. So that way if I was in my inventory screen and I go back, it'll undo that change. So now I need to go to player. If I open the pause menu, what it should do is, let's see, where is it? I don't need to save, okay, input last mouse button, save that. And we will say reset cursor, oh, cursor manager dot reset cursor. So that way when we pause, it'll go to whatever the default cursor is. And then when we close the pause menu, it will reset to last cursor. So whatever the cursor was before we did that, maybe it should be called set to last cursor or previous cursor. That's more readable. I feel like I'm trying to constantly write code as if I'm going to open source the game, which I kind of want to do, just so people can actually read it. You scrolled pretty far. Yeah, they're not doing any big refactoring, thank God. But I really hope they'll add a bunch of new, better inverse kinematics, 3D animation retargeting. Maybe like 4.1 will have that, just to like make it so much easier to work with 3D, because right now it's such a pain. How long have they been working on 4.1? I feel like 2 years now or something. Oh, Video Game Donkey just put his new video up. Daily videos. I thought about doing daily videos for a bit. And I did one video and I was like, this is too much. That was my Pico 8 video. So, okay, so when we open it, it'll reset the cursor. When we close it, it'll go to previous cursor. I should do the same for the save menu. When we open this, reset cursor, and then when we close, it should go to previous cursor. That might not work properly though. Actually, that should be fine. Let's see. Let's test. 2.8 beta was published on Blender. Imagine 2 years, yeah. Okay, so if I pause, it goes to this. Go back. Sweet. Okay, now if I go to here. Yeah, okay. Okay, that'll undo that. Okay, cool. And now if I go here, return to main. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that worked. Okay. Cursor manager. Where is that? Set main menu cursor. There we go. Cursor manager for handling changing the cursor. There we go. If you got the release right, it'll be the first time since Godot's like the first time you got the release date, right? Okay, so that is the mouse cursor. I feel like there's something else I was just thinking of that I forgot. Okay, I need to back that up. Get rid of that. How did I learn Blender? Back in like 2013, I just started watching tutorials. And I was really bad for an extremely long time. I'm still pretty bad, but it's okay with this style. I think the most useful tutorial was like a book I torrented for like how to make 3D graphics for games. And that was like written in like 2008 for like, or 2005 or something for like old ass engines and Maya and stuff. And I just translated over to open source stuff. Yeah, decals and projected textures, I need those. I definitely need those. Okay, so I guess I can write this. Okay, so let's see what my... Oh, I think I forgot to commit. Yeah, I think I forgot to like say something. All right, good night, Pixel. Thanks for the 100 bits and stuff. Have a good sleep. Cheerwall. All right, so let's write my commit message in here so there's less pain and suffering than using that. Okay, so got this. And I can't paste that into Bash because it'll count the new lines as being like a completion. Pretty sure. So I'll just do, let's see. I forgot how to do macros in Notepad, but whatever. It's not important for this. Okay, there we go. Implemented basic music manager. Made sound effect play for when auto equipped organs. Fixed max each stats. Oh no, what did I just press? How did I do that? How did I switch to insert? I have no idea how I did that, because there's no insert key on my keyboard. How did I do that? How did I do that? I did this yesterday and I have no idea how you fix it. Because there's no insert key on my keyboard. What the hell? It's like... Yeah. What's the key? How did I hit that? No, it's not holding shift, is it? Nope. The on-screen keyboard? Let's see, on-screen keyboard.
Always scan this section.
What? Oh. There.
Start on-screen keyboard.
There. Oh, crap. Okay, wait, hang on. Okay, here we are. There, okay. Well, that's... How did I turn it on in the first place? It's on the 0 on the numpad. Oh. Yeah. That's what it is. If I turn off numlock. Okay. Yeah, because that one doesn't have an overlay on that one. Okay. What did I miss in chat? The explosion of PS1 style graphics is standard. Yeah, a lot of solo devs create assets quickly are appealing enough. Yeah. That's basically what pixel art was, and then low poly, and now low poly PS1 is like a evolution of that. That's cool, yeah. Hey, what's up, Pmerd? I added in tons of fixes and improvements and lots of bug fixes and tweaks, and that's basically it. Lots of stuff. Getting close to... I'm narrowing everything down. First loot set. Alright, made... First loot chest, always have shotgun in it. Not updating on auto equip. Made enemies not zigzag or fronting backwards. Move shotgun movement so you don't attack at first. Improved range of sound detection for enemies, or distance of sound detection. Added organ degraded notification. Made load game buttons on save menu. Wait, was it that? Save file buttons play sound or have sounds on save menu. Made explosive barrels damage nearby or explode nearby barrels, and or I guess damage would work, and also explode on a short timer. Made hit effects appear on explosive barrels. Fixed default shadows to be on. Fixed grenade glitch when shooting straight up by restricting so you can't aim straight up. Added cursor manager. Okay, there we go. Now I can go in and let's go find my project. How do you make your devlogs? By recording them and then editing them in DaVinci Resolve. Where are my games? I need to delete a bunch of this shit. That is something I can delete. Whoa, what did I just delete? I selected 2, not 1. Okay, well, hopefully that wasn't important. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. I need to go into here. Git add, git commit, git push. Does he on, cursor mode is called insert. Oh, yeah, I did that in Godot once, yeah. Don't you want to commit these small changes one by one when you go, or you prefer loads at once? I prefer the serotonin dose of loads at once. Also, I feel like it's easier for me to read. And it's, I don't know, it's just annoying to do, like, you know, This would have been like 30 commits or something, right? I just do one a day, and it's easier to scroll through them. It doesn't matter really how you do it though, as long as, you know, you're getting them done and you have a readable changelog, I think. Insert is old-fashioned throwback to times when small CRT terminals had only command lines. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is pretty good for being free. That was like one of the main, also a big reason that I switched to Windows. It's because you can't get it set up. They say it's like supports Linux, but it doesn't. It doesn't support Linux. Oh yeah, shoutouts to this artist, Soraturn, for making this cool sketch of the tick gun. So cool. Have I ever used GitHub's issue tracker and task manager? I think once, because I was supposed to. Oh, the Game Awards is on. Can I watch that? I guess so. You want to watch the Game Awards for a bit? I don't think I've ever watched these before. Can I restream this? Wait. Let's see. Can I Twitch? Can I restream the Game Awards?
You know him from his work on Dead Space and Call of Duty. Here's the CEO of Striking Distance
Well, the
Studios,
December 2019 blog says I can.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. Well, the Callisto Protocol has been in
Let's see if other
development
streamers
for,
are.
over a year and a half with a team of well over 100 people on it. It's a single-player, third-person, story-driven survival horror game. 70-year, 23.
Okay, Donkey's watching it, so I guess that's okay then.
Callisto. Our goal is to make the single most scariest game for PC and consoles.
All right, I'm bored.
And
All right,
so
who should we
excited to be able to show you
restream?
tonight.
Let's see. Who shall we restream? Oh, Vimlark's on. All these famous people. Let's browse game development. Lana Can't Stand Out 2077. She started. What do you mean? Oh, she started playing it, or she can't stand it. Okay. Why is this showing up in game development? This is not game development. Have you seen her streams? It's crazy the mocap setup she has. It's ridiculous. So good. All right, let's just give Vimlark a follow.
100% look directly at you and say, no, I haven't before.
All right.
I had the wrong person in mind. I am sorry. I'm 100% sorry, bro. That's totally my bad. I legit, now that I'm looking at it, had the complete wrong name.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, everyone. That was a pretty good stream. Got a lot done, and I guess we'll be back tomorrow to
I am 100% willing to admit when I made a mistake, and I totally made a mistake.
graphics, maybe. Yeah, I might do some more graphics. I'm gonna make a crash spacecraft, and yeah, I think more fun stuff tomorrow. Maybe some math with this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna work on more fun stuff tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Let's go raid.
And Vic, I'm so sorry, man. I actually feel really bad now. No, you're 100% right. I have not said that to you, and you didn't